20 minutes left to go in this first half. And Krugersdorp with a short kickoff, regather it, massive collision there. And a penalty has been awarded for a high shot on the Krugersdorp fly half. Really a massively important game here for King David Linksfield this afternoon. Having lost their first league game to Ram Park quite narrowly, this is a must-win encounter for the boys in blue and white. Great to see the Krugersdorp player back on his feet. And we will restart with a penalty just over the 10-meter mark inside the King David half. What will Krugersdorp do here? Will they go for points? Will they go for touch? And they've opted for points, showing the utmost respect to this encounter. Can they take the lead back by 3 points to 6-3? And that is away to the left. Restart with a 22 dropout. Really great support here tonight for the boys in blue and white out here on the Norman Sandler rugby field. And that 22 bounces and goes out into touch. We will restart with a Krugersdorp lineup just inside the half. Great steal there by Gruzen and regathered by Rubenson. Savi, great offload to Gruzen again. Gruzen steps out into touch. And it will be another Krugersdorp line-out. Can they get it right this time? Will it be another steal for the King David Linksfield first side? And that line out also gone a begging. Jake Bold regathering that one. Rubenson plays back to Graf. Graf with a deep exit there. Magnificent kick there by the Krugersdorp number 10. And it is a 50-22. Huge moment this year for the Krugersdorp first team. A great attacking opportunity inside the King David 22. What will they make of this? Seems to be some confusion there as to how many numbers are in the line out. Krugersdorp with a little dink in behind. Neatly gathered there by Claff, who calls a mark. Free kick, King David. Claff with a massive exit there. Joffe is steaming down. Makes a massive hit there. Where's the support? Krugersdorp trapped inside their 22. And exits. And Claff, what will he make of this counter? He's got Shaw on his outside, finds Graf. Graf finds Shaw. Shaw almost past one there. And Cruisen with a strong carry. David play quickly. With a penalty just in front of the poles. Sensible call seems to be that they should go for the 3 points. And poles it is. Gabby Graf called up once again to put King David Linksford into the lead. Unfortunately unsuccessful with a kick. 22 restarts. Deep kick-off there by Krugersdorp, regathered by Claff. Claff on the counter finds Savi Katz. Savion past one, losing his footing. Rubenson to Graf. Graf with a dink in behind, catches a Krugersdorp player on the way through. Strong hit there by King David. Krugersdorp pinned back into their 22. And again, Krugersdorp seem to be running it from deep. However, losing their hand, losing the ball forward there. However, we will be coming back for a penalty. They were playing under penalty advantage. That kick not out. Graf regathers. Sends it very deep. Claff. And that is a knock-on. King David will have a scrum in the middle of the field, about 22 meters out. This is a prime scoring opportunity for King David. A great set piece. What can they make from this? Robinson feeds. Successful scrum there. And Seth on a short ball. Comes down ultimately. Claff. And a tip tackle there on Claff wins his team a penalty. With 10 minutes left in this first half, with scores locked at 3-3. Which team will finish stronger here? One feels an important 10 minutes ahead. Strong scrum from King David, however conceding a penalty. Krugersdorp opting to go for touch here to set up another set piece opportunity. And that is a great kick by Krugersdorp, sending it deep into the King David first team half. Deep into the 22. Will the King David defense stand strong and resilient, or will Krugersdorp make something more from this opportunity? One feels with 9.5 minutes left of this first half, a massive moment as this first half comes to a close. Krugersdorp opting for the maul, moving forward at a rate of knots, but there was obstruction. They were playing under penalty advantage, so Krugersdorp opt for the tap and go option. Strong carry there from the loose head prop. 5 meters out from the King David try line. Massive counter-attack. Counter-ruck there from the first team. Unsuccessful. Krugersdorp pick and go. Krugersdorp still with possession. Pick and go after pick and go, left, right. Advantage, King David offside. And now they swing it wide. Magnificent line there from the 13 to score the first try of the game, right under the poles. Taking the score 8 points to 3 in favour of Krugersdorp, with a conversion to come. And Graf here to restart. King David need to score before the half ends to go into the half with confidence. And that kick was out on the full. And we will restart with a scrum right in the center of the field on the halfway line. Krugersdorp with a feed. Strong scrum there from King David. And they win a penalty. Massive moment this. Klaff looks set to put this deep into the Krugersdorp 22. And does so. Magnificent kick there. Just 10 meters out. Great attacking opportunity. Can the King David Linksel first team strike back here? As they try by 3 points to 7. Opting for the 5-man line out. And the throw is skew. Huge let off there for Krugersdorp. They will have the option of a scrum or a line out. They've opted for the scrum. Can King David win another scrum penalty here? Knock on it is, and it will be a King David scrum feed. Massive moment. Again, going for the tap and go. Massive contact there. And another penalty. Hands off their feet. And Norwich knocks it on. Just short of the line there. Huge let off for Krugersdorp. How big of a moment will that turn out to be in the game? And we will come back for the scrum. Going into half-time, goes Krugersdorp with a lead of 10 points to 3. All to do for the King David first team in the second half. We will be back shortly.
I think
If it's coffee grade, if not tea, would be great. With the sugar, with the sweetener. One sweetener. Perfect. Just one. Just a little bit.
what versus?
Perfect, thank you.
One second.
Knuckles, can I sit here, bro? Sweet. And King David winning a penalty about 10 meters from the try line. What will they do here? Will they go for poles? Or will they opt again for the line? Ref seems to be giving one of the Krugersdorp fly half. I'm sure that chat is about discipline, but enough is enough. Right in front of the poles. And they tap and go. And Savion. And that ball has been ripped. But the counter is on here. Graph. Past one almost. And that is a knock on. And we will restart with a scrap. Krugersdorp with the scrum here. Just outside the 22. Still need to get a good exit here. But really, can King David apply some pressure and regain possession? And Krugersdorp with a slight fumble there, beautifully charged down there by Rubenson. And Krugersdorp now with the line out, just 10 meters out from their line. King David making their first two substitutes. Judd and Bold making way for Sweden and Jace Katz. And Sweden! And talk about impact off the bench. Throw goes over the top, Sweden gathers and scores for King David's first try.
There you go. And also Portuguese. I hope it's enough. I hope I didn't put too much.
A absolutely massive moment in the game there. Will this bring the King David team to life? With a conversion to come, they can square it all up. And the crowd goes silent as Graf readies himself for this kick. No gimme. And that one is pushed out to the right. So King David trail by 2 points with the score currently 8 points, 8-10 in favour of Krugersdorp. And Krugersdorp here with the kickoff straight down the middle. Savvy Cats gathers, Savvy carries. Strong carry that is, seems to have earned his team a penalty advantage for a high shot. And it is a penalty. Graf plays it quickly. Still Graf. Now into the Krugersdorp half. Strong carry there. Another high shot. One feels at some point a card will be given should the discipline not improve. And strong carry there from Camberg. Over the advantage line. Rubenson, Graf with a kick in behind into the 22. And luckily playing under penalty advantage there. Comeback for the penalty just inside the Krugersdorp half. Claff looking to put this deep into the Krugersdorp half. And that is a great kick. Sends it about 5 meters inside the Krugersdorp 22. A huge opportunity this for the King David Linksfield first side. What can they make from this? Great line out that is. And the ball is set with some go forward ball. Seems to be coming to a hold. Still edging forward. Still going. Magnificent work there. One feels that somehow the King David team come out with the ball. Another penalty, and surely this is a card. Absolutely cynical, under the pump. How much longer? Another penalty. What will the first team opt to do here? Opting here for a tap and go. And Cats with a really good carry there. King David need quick ball. Not as quick as one would have liked. And Gruzen fighting just short there. And it's another pick and go. Still short. Another pick and go there. Driven back. And Shaw, can he finish here? And a massive tackle there. As Shaw is tackled into touch. Such great support here, both from the King David supporters as well as from Krugersdorp. Krugersdorp line out. Can it be stolen by the King David first team? Krugersdorp still with it messy, but still with possession. And that is a hard tackle around the neck. And Krugersdorp earned themselves a penalty. And that's a really good kick there by the Krugersdorp 15, sending them just inside King David territory. A skew line out, and seems to be quite a problem tonight for the Krugersdorp first team is the line outs. And the King David team has called for a scrum. Good scrum there. Graf, Norwich, back in behind there to Graf. Graf with some space. Finds Claff. Claff cuts in on the inside there. Graf still going. Great move there. Rubinson snaps back to Norwich. Claff. And it's an advantage to King David. Tabiso, Tabs, great carry there. And Graf. Norwich needs to straighten up here. Norwich finds Sklar. Sklar stopped a few meters out there. Rubinson. Rubinson decides to pick and go, driven back. King David looking to restart here. And Sandler with a carry. Another penalty advantage seems to have been awarded. And Graf goes for the cross kick. Cadberg chasing it. Can't gather it. And we will come back for the penalty. Will King David go for points to give themselves a shot at going into the lead for the very first time this game? They tap and go. Still with the ball there. Very, very slow ball there from David. Graf. Graf steps through one. Graf. Beautiful ball there to Clapp. And scores under the poles, taking the score 13 points to 10 with a conversion to come. With just 18 minutes left of this encounter, King David Linksfield really do need maximum points here, having received one bonus point for losing within 7 to Ram Park. 4 tries is most definitely a focus, a priority for tonight. Score currently 15 points to 10, with King David needing 2 more tries to secure maximum points from this encounter.
Good. It was 15, it was actually close.
And Gavi Graf seems to be down, as well as one of the Krugersdorp players. just about a quarter of this game left. It really is still anyone's game. But really great that King David has gone into the lead for the first time by 5 points, with the score currently sitting at 15 points to 10. Very interesting that there is coaches on the field. Never quite seen that one before. And we seem to be underway with Graf as well as the Krugersdorp player back on their feet. Hanging kickoff there, gathered beautifully by Gruzen. Gruzen through some space. Gruzen takes it over the 10-meter line there. Rubinson, Graf, Merwich, Claff. Claff cuts in magnificently with lots of space, and Graf. Rubinson. David a bit sloppy there, but still with possession. And knocked backwards there by Claff. And it is a high shot. Decision time here for King David. What will they do? Will they go for poles? Will they go for the line? And King David opting for poles, want to have the comfort of an 8-point lead, more than one converted try right out in front here, with Claff seems to be assuming the kicking duties. And Claff sends that one wide. We will restart with a 22 dropout. And absolutely marginal there. One has to say a really good kickoff there by Krugersdorp, with Joffe on the gather, just putting a foot in touch. Krugersdorp with the line out there. Slow ball for Krugersdorp here, looking to snap back on the blind side. A strong carry there, or should I say tackle, by the King David, and that is a more magnificently done there. And that is unbelievable work there by the tight forwards to win their team a scrum. It will be a scrum feed to King David. Good scrum there by King David. Rubinson to Graf, Norwich. Beautiful short ball there to Sklar. Sklar with a great carry there, taking the King David first team deep into the half. Graf with a beautiful dink in behind. Will it fall kindly? Unfortunately not. That is a slight knock on, but definitely a massive territory gain there for King David Linksfield. With a big scrum here, can they apply pressure to Krugersdorp? Can they win a scrum penalty like we saw in that first half? Big scrum here needed. All 8 needing to push together forwards all at once. A score here can pretty much put this game to bed with just under 12 minutes left to play. King David back here on the counter. Squirts out of that breakdown. Well regathered there by Savi Katz. Another knock on. Apologies, no knock on there. And Rubinson to Graf. Graf to Norwich. Norwich to Sklar. Claff through one. And offsides there. And Clef going for the line here. Really, obviously, really going for this bonus point win. Just 2 tries away with 10 minutes left. It's a good kick into the 22. And Sweden here with a feed. It's a good line out. It's a good maul set there. And Sweden. Strong carry there from Sadler. Playing under penalty advantage. Graf finds Norwich. Norwich met with great strength there. I think David opting here, going to go for the line to send it just 5 meters out, and Clef does so. Can we get another rolling maul? Can we see a try scored off one of them? A 5-man line out is set. Ruzen secures ball. Morley set, and they go. And they're moving slowly. They are still going forward. And that is a magnificent score by the first team, gritting that one out. Taking the score 20 points to 10 with a conversion to come. Really magnificent to see the pack working so hard there. With 8 minutes left to play, one feels King David have a real opportunity at scoring a fourth and potentially getting maximum points out of this game. Graf here with, apologies, Claff here with a really tough kick. Just inside of the outline. Quick! Huge kick there from Claff, stretching the lead to 12 points. With 7 minutes left to go, one feels King David are primed to win this game, but really should close this one out with one more score to score that 4 tries. And that kick isn't 10 by Krugersdorp. So we will restart with a scrum in the middle of the field. A real great attacking opportunity for the first team here to strike right back. And King David setting every single one of their players here on the open side. And Shull through one. And that's another one from the side, another penalty for the King David first team. Taken quickly there. And another penalty inside the 22. Patience from this referee's running out. And that is a yellow card to the Krugersdorp team for continuous infringements, one after the next. Really a team yellow card that. And King David here really primed. King David sending it out wide here again for a line out. Will we see another driving maul? Will we see some interplay here from the backs? Really, this first team has grown magnificently into this game. Just securing that line out. Beautifully held there by Sandler. And Rubinson. Norwich. Graf. Pass 1. Pass 2. Eventually caught. High tackle there. Another penalty. And King David opting for the scrum, not a bad option at all here. Really big moment here. Can they get the bonus point win? Can they score a 4th try? Berkey makes way onto the field for Sam Joffe. Will we see some brilliance from Berkey, some impact off the bench? And it's a strong scrum, yet unfortunately it's a skew feed. And it's a free kick to Krugersdorp. Haven't seen that call made very often at schoolboy rugby level, but that is a knock-on. And we will have a reset of a scrum from the exact same spot. King David lining up every single one of their backline plays here on the open side. with just 3 minutes left here. Can King David score a fourth try to earn them an additional point from this game, which will bring their total points to 5 points in the context of the log? Rubinson feeds. Strong scrum. Somehow losing that one. However, strong defensive effort there from Norwich, and Savi Katz regaining another scrum. Another scrum here. Time is ticking. Just over 2 minutes left. Is this the last shot at the fourth try to score a bonus point from this game? King David feed the scrum. Rubinson with the ball. Sklar, and Scholl into the corner for the fourth try. Absolutely massive. Should King David go on to win this game, they will obtain 5 points, which in the context of the league, as well as in the context of them losing their opening game to Ram Park, will be absolutely massive. Beautiful finish there from Scholl. And really, for this King David first team, coming off a very successful tour down to PE, this is just what the doctor would have ordered. Maximum win here against Krugersdorp at home. And Claff here to add the 2. And that's out to the right. There is still time for another restart. But this game is very much over. Can Krugersdorp score a consolation try, or will the King David defense hold out? And Claff running it here from deep. Claff with oodles of space. And Sandler. Berkey now with the ball. And Rubinson. Grusin with a great carry there. And Katz handing off a few guys. Offloads to Norwich. Scholl cuts in, still with the ball there. Both of King David's centres seem to be down with cramp. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Game, set, match. Huge win here for the King David first team, ultimately winning this encounter 27 points to 10. But more importantly, scoring 4 tries